Oh, this is On the Fence podcast, by the way, with Alex and
Direct Dan.
Direct Dan. And today, Dan, what are we talking about?
We are talking about relationship stuff and whatnot.
Relationship stuff, the hardest chat you could ever have, I reckon.
Well, especially if you're in a relationship.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, awkward.
Yeah. Do you know what's mad though? We obviously had the radio sort of interview chat that we had on Rinse, and it's kind of touched upon about not in this day and age, even if you're not in a relationship with anyone, you are often still talking to someone, texting someone who kind of feels like they have some sort of exclusive rights to you, at least.
Do you have that?
I
stumped him.
I do. Obviously, I text people. Do you know what I mean? Like I have someone that I'm speaking to. And that person probably would feel some type of way if I was to then start speaking to someone else or get into a relationship with someone else. They wouldn't necessarily have a right to be angry, but understandably they'll be emotionally affected. Yeah.
It's one of those things like you don't really think about is the fact that although you guys are like two people aren't together and they're just having a convo, they'll still be offended. Like, where do you draw that line to be like, now you can be offended?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's just dating in 2018, isn't it? So it's all long.
Dating's mad. Just in general, dating's mad, isn't it?
I love meeting new people, but I don't like that getting to know people's shit traits thing. Because like, you don't know that's the problem. You don't know if you will genuinely get on with that person, whether your relationship will progress in a positive way or whether the best point of your relationship is at the moment that you met and it only goes downhill from there.
That's
like
true.
You don't know really until you actually get into it.
And like, how much time do you have to give before? I know everyone will be different, but one question I always have is how much time do you have to see someone before it just automatically transitions into being your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Instead of having to be like, will you be my girlfriend? You know what I mean? Like they do on Love Island, which is just gas, right? They're like, okay, I'm going to ask her to be my girlfriend. It's like, shut up, how old are you, mate?
Yeah, still.
But yeah, like the Love Island vibe when they're like, oh, I'm going to ask her to be my girlfriend today. And everyone's like, oh my God, that's like amazing. And it's just like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
It's cringy.
It is a little bit cringe TV. And that whole, you're right. But do you know what's weird? Because I haven't been in like a proper relationship since early last year.
Yeah.
But it was a case of, we started spending so much time together. I never asked her to be my girlfriend, but we started spending so much time together and she was the only person I was speaking to. It's just kind of, we just were.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I don't know how, there's no point at which we were both like, hey, you're my boyfriend, you're my
girlfriend. Yeah.
It's just like, it just happened and it just like progressively get tighter and tighter. But the difficulty in this day and age is you don't have enough time for that to progress because while you're getting to know someone else is trying to get to know you. And you're like, oh my God, okay, this person's attractive as well.
Yeah.
And then you feel like you're still allowed to entertain someone else because it's still so early in the other relation or seeing process. But in essence, I don't know. It's easier to get to know one person at a time, but when they turn out trash, you feel like you've invested your time in the wrong place.
Yeah. Would you say over the last 5 years, you've been more single than in a relationship? More times that you've been single?
Defo. Like I was in a 3-year relationship from 18 to 21 and that was my longest relationship. And since then, I haven't been in a relationship longer than like 4.5 months.
Okay.
I think.
So you've been single more, whereas I'm the opposite. Yeah. I've been in a relationship since the first day of uni. Well, actually not the first day. It took me a while to get my uni girlfriend, but I had the girlfriend all through uni for like 6 years. Then we had like 2 months of being single. Then I met Millie. And it's been 2 years since then.
Oh, wow.
So it's been mad.
Yeah.
So we've got two like world contrasting opinions.
Literally opposing views.
So we thought we'd like knock our heads together and with the help of you guys through some Instagram questions to like go through relationships, what's good about them, what's not good about them, how we feel. We've even got Millie, my girlfriend, calling in to tell us what she thinks about our relationship. So
that's going to be a gem for you lot to hear.
It's going to be interesting for a start. Hopefully she's nice. Who knows? But so I thought...
Imagine she calls out to break up with you. That'd be jokes.
Don't even.
On your podcast. That would be so
I'm going to
funny.
ring his podcast, to break up with him. But it doesn't even make sense because I just wouldn't put it out.
Yeah, you just would edit that.
Edit that bit out. Flip it around, ring her later on in the podcast. Be like, I'm dumping you. Flip it. So I thought we could start off with being single. How do you pick up girls? What's your first port of call to pick up a girl?
Do you know what? I'm quite direct, I feel.
Direct Dan.
Yeah. So it depends on the setting. I feel like a lot of the time these days, the conversation's being started on Instagram or like a social media platform, whether it's Twitter or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's usually where the conversation starts. But to be honest with you, I've never really been one to DM girls. Yeah. Like I'm talking so rarely. Since the birth of Instagram, I've DM'd probably under 20 girls.
Really?
In like 6, 7. Like,
but
I don't know how
like
long.
surely it's more now. Oh, as in you sliding into their
as
DMs.
in me approaching them first.
Yeah,
like it just does not happen. I just do not do that.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Jeez.
Obviously since the circle, it's been virtually impossible because there's too many. I don't get the time to do that. But in real life, I'm quite direct. If I find you attractive, I'll tell you first and foremost.
Even in the street, like US street, would
you? Yeah. You can do it subtly.
No way.
100%. Trust me.
Impossible.
And no, trust me. It's really, really easy.
Okay.
You just go out to someone, and you say, "Hi, excuse me, you're really attractive. I was just wondering if you'd like to go for a drink," or something like that. Something very standoffish, very subtle, and it's very direct. So they know what your intentions are.
Yeah.
But they can easily say yes or no, or whatever they want to say.
Success rate, give me a percentage. I know you're a maths guy. Success rate of picking up chicks in the street.
It's not something I've done for a long time. Okay. But when I did it, it was the most high.
The highest
success rate, than Instagram, than anything else, because you physically met the person, I feel. Yeah. And they're like, oh, okay, that person approached me nicely. Yeah. They're also relatively good looking. Yeah. And I think I would actually like to go and speak to them on another occasion. So I think that's quite high, but I don't do it very often, to be honest. Like, I just don't like disturbing people.
Sure.
So it's more likely that I would approach someone that I have some sort of a pre-established relationship with.
Okay.
It's very rare that I'll just see a sexy stranger and be like, oh, I need to speak to her.
Yeah.
Like and the funniest thing is I'm quite conscious of being an intimidating character. Yeah. So it's not I don't not approach girls in public because I don't want to necessarily. It's because I don't want to make them feel uncomfortable. So I just don't.
Yeah, because if you rolled up on someone, like in London especially, and those that are listening that live in London will know, people in London don't want to talk to anyone. Yeah.
And I feel like if you are like one of them flipping good-looking girls, I'm probably not the first, second, or fourth guy that's even approached you today, let alone this week. So I just think, you know what, I'm not going to put another problem on your plate. I'll leave you to it. I'm sure you're going to have a lovely day. I just won't. I might give you the eyes at best. Yeah. But I'll let you get on with your day.
Okay, no dating apps? Nothing like that.
I used to. My last girlfriend that I was with last year, I met her on Tinder.
Wow. Okay.
She moved in and everything. It wasn't. It wasn't like a conscious move in kind of thing. It was just we spent so much time together. If you remember when we went to golf the other day, I said that's where our kind of first date was. Yeah. And we just ended up spending so much time together that she just kind of. And I obviously I lived on my own last year. I still live on my own now. It's just kind of like she was always at my house. So she started bringing more and more clothes every time she'd come and stay. And then in the end...
Then you're just like, you're here now.
Yeah, she's just here. But I met her originally on Tinder. But do you know what the craziest thing is? I think I'm technically still on Tinder, but it doesn't work on my phones. So I can't log in to delete it. Yeah. I can delete the app, but the profile's still there. But I can't log... For some reason, my phone's fucked when it comes to Tinder. Yeah. And I can't delete the profile. I can't log in to delete it. So
I've got a feeling that there's lots of people using your image on Tinder right now.
Oh,
catfishy.
Yeah, but I'm not that good looking. Like when it comes to catfishing, you usually catfish someone who's like buff, like proper pengers. And I'm not. And I think because the only thing that's changed recently now is that I'm more popular.
Lots of people will disagree with what you just said because your DMs are popping, mate.
Yeah, but
maybe it's just the clout of being on TV.
That's exactly what it is. Like my DMs are popping from the perspective of people like just grannies messaging me saying, "Oh my God, I love you. You're so loved. You're really nice." I would say that's over 50% of the message I get.
50% grannies.
Like mums, like, do you know what I mean? Like older types say, and even like guys as well. Like the older types saying, "Look, really respect you. You came across really well." So although I say my DMs are going crazy, they are, but the majority of them are not girls my own age interested sexually. It's just, or interested in dating me or anything like that. I'd say a good 80% of the messages I get are from just well-wishers.
Yeah.
With some respect.
Okay, just being like, because I would have thought that coming out as single, like anyone I meet now, anyone that DMs always mentions my girlfriend because that was a part of the show. But for somebody to come out and be single, being in the public eye, I thought it'd just be like clean-up process, like wet floor in aisle 3. Get the clean-up team down here because we need some cleaning. It's going to be filthy.
Moist. I knew I'd get that reaction if I said that word. But no, it's not. And obviously I came across maybe a little bit too respectfully.
Okay. Because I feel like someone like Scotty.
Yeah, maybe someone. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Someone like Scotty just be getting. I'm sure 80% of his or 90% of his messages are just nudes.
Yeah,
just titties.
Yeah. That's mad as well.
But mine's not like that.
We always talk about that, so we won't go into it too much. What do you reckon the success rate is of people that feel that they can send nudes to somebody and it like will win the girl over or win the boy over?
I mean,
I can't see it working.
No, because I don't think, like you said, I don't think there's any guy. Because I think we forget that men and women are very different in a lot of ways. Like, men are very visually motivated.
Yeah.
Like, visually. And women are also visually motivated, of course, but from my perspective, there has to be some sort of emotional attachment to the person prior to feeling. And the reason I'm conscious of sending nudes, right, is the same reason I'm conscious of posting pictures of me topless.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a fitness model.
Okay.
I am in shape, but I'm not in phenomenal shape.
In your opinion? Like, compared to
in
the
reality,
average Joe, you're like a fitness guy.
Okay, well, that's like saying a Mercedes is a really nice car.
Yeah.
Okay, it's quite a nice car, but compared to a Ferrari or a Bugatti, it's not really very nice. It's not that. Do you know what I mean? There's levels. Like, the most expensive Mercedes in the world is probably like, 150 bags?
Yeah.
Tops. Whereas a Bugatti is £1 million.
Yeah.
Like, there's no comparison. So from the perspective of where I live, in my head, I'm in okay shape.
Yeah.
For me to start posting pictures of me topless, why would I do that? When there's many, many other fitness models on Instagram who look literally 20 times better than me. So if you're following me from the perspective of, I want to see Dan topless, you probably wouldn't follow me. You'd follow someone else who's in better shape, who looks better. Do you see what I mean? Yeah, so that's my perspective. Which is
that's their job.
Yeah, that's their job. You don't come to my profile to look at naked pictures of me.
Yeah.
Because why would you? Because I don't know.
Sorry, girls.
Amazing.
Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. You can't come to his profile and find pictures of him naked.
Yeah.
Not once has anyone.
So I'll post them because I'm proud of myself and I'm proud of the progress.
Yeah.
But I don't post them from the perspective of like, hey, look at me, I'm in sick shape. Like,
but you have to have a transformation photo. That's the minimum.
Yeah.
Of someone that's in shape. Come on.
But I've posted them before, and the funniest thing is I posted them before I got popular. So people haven't scrolled down. Okay. But people don't care to scroll down because then when I look at them, the transformation pictures that are on the bottom of my Instagram, they're like got 100 likes and stuff.
Okay.
Whereas if I repost them now, it'd probably be like, I don't know, a few thousand.
Yeah. Man, that's mad. Okay, that's another whole topic in itself. But so single, pros and cons. Give me the pros of being single.
The pros of being single is obviously you can do what you want, when you want to do it.
Who you want.
With who you want to do it. With no repercussions.
Yeah, okay. So
that's the biggest pro.
Biggest pro?
Yeah.
Con
is loneliness.
But I feel that you live on your own.
Yeah.
You're a big fan of living on your own.
I am.
And I think that if anyone that was in a relationship with you could rub you up the wrong way. Like, I've seen you engaging in things and how you deal with things. You're very direct.
Yeah.
If anyone was to like make a mess in your house,
I've fallen out with people.
Yeah.
I've fallen out with people. Although I've not been in a relationship, I've seen it never got to boyfriend girlfriend stage, but I've been in situations with one particular girl, and we spent a hell of a lot of time around each other, and we know each other very well. But she just kind of knows me.
Okay.
So when I have my little outburst because I think she was like grating cheese or something, or she was doing something like that, very simple. And she didn't, I think she was grating cheese onto something. And I said, I'll do it in the sink. And instead of doing it in the sink, she did it over the worktop, and something went on the work surface. If you see the state of my flat now, it's absolutely atrocious. Like,
really?
I had no right to be angry at her.
Okay.
I mean, the flat was tidy at the time, but she just knows sometimes I'm an arsehole.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She just knows. So instead of like it becoming an argument, she's like, oh, Dan's just being... you know what I mean?
What side of the grater was she using? That's a good question.
I think she was using the small bit. So they would like...
She was using tiny holes.
Yeah, the tiny holes.
No one uses tiny holes.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, how do you clean tiny holes?
It's just
the
like
only
that.
thing rough enough to clean the grater with tiny holes is another grater.
Love that shit.
Don't even get me started on the big holes.
So so she's my situations in relation to like, but I am human at the end of the day, and I spend a lot of time on my own in my own flat, and it does get lonely at times. But that the pros and cons of it is loneliness can be a bit crap, but spending time with someone who's really annoying is worse.
Yeah.
So I pick being on my own.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Strong.
Yeah.
So we'll decide at the end where you prefer being single or in a relationship, right?
Okay.
We'll move on to relationships.
Well, pros and cons.
So everything about relationships, I guess. So from the point that you find yourself in a relationship, we'll take it through. You've made the transition into being boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah.
Step one is, how do you divide your time? That's what I find so hard in a relationship, is like, I just want to do loads of things. Like, I want to play games consoles. I want to go out to the cinema. I want to go on benders with my mates. I want to also do stuff like this podcast and stuff. It just adds up.
I've seen you more than Millie has in the last 24 hours. That's
exactly.
For sure.
Yeah. I haven't seen her.
Yeah. I didn't expect you would have, because I was with you yesterday morning, afternoon, technically evening, and now I'm back here again.
I didn't even see her yesterday. That's bad. Like, I see her probably, and it's quite low, like the amount we see each other. It's like 2 times during the week I stay at hers. She never comes here. Yeah. She hates this joint.
Really? Why?
Yeah, because her place is like overlooking really the whole of London. Like, it's her cozy little den. Whereas this is just like a lad's pad. There's about 1,000 pairs of Vans there, a skateboard. My flatmate sits in the middle of the lounge and plays his games console for hours. Millie's just like, well, this is a bit boring.
Oh,
but she wants to watch like Killing Eve and all these mad films. Actually, so she wants to call in. She can't call in any later than now because she's got work. So we'll call her in and we'll ask her what she thinks about relationship, and then we'll
amazing.
We'll pull this apart. Let's do this.
Amazing.
I'll put it near the microphone. We're ringing. This is intense right now. This is really intense.
Hello.
Hey, Millie, you're live on The Fence podcast. This is Alex and Dan.
Please do not swear.
You're live right now.
No, I'm not.
I mean, the podcast isn't live, but you're live on it right now.
Okay.
We're ringing because we're doing a podcast on relationships today.
Okay.
And we thought it'd be interesting for you to give your 2 pence on what you really like about being in a relationship and what you dislike the most, because that's what we're doing.
Right. Okay.
So do you want to start off with what's your favourite thing about being in a relationship? It doesn't have to be with me. It could just be in general.
Can I hear what you said first?
I haven't said anything yet. Strategy.
Okay. I guess, favourite thing is that you have, it's like you have a teammate, don't you?
Yeah.
So if you're in a good relationship, it tends to be that it's your best friend. So that's obviously a positive thing. Negative. Do you know what? And this is actually something that I learned from when you were away for like however long it was, a month.
Ooh.
I actually really enjoyed being able to do what I want when I want without having to like check in with anyone and like made plans with my friends all the time.
That was one of Dan's pros for being single.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is good. No, it is, because it's not like you never stop me from doing anything. Of course, that you never say no, don't go see your friends. But equally, when you're around, I want to spend time with you, and sometimes and so balancing wanting to spend time with the person you're with, but also wanting to not miss out on stuff with your friends. And so I could literally say yes to every single thing that was going.
And you did, nice. And you also said yes to every single thing for me. So when I came out, I'm now doing everything that you had planned.
Well, you weren't there to say no, so I just said yes for you.
No, exactly. So pros for you were having a teammate, and cons were like being restricted by time.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, we were just literally talking about that just then, about how it's like dividing your time is the most impossible thing in a relationship, because there's so many things that you want to do, and when you've both got full-time jobs and stuff,
exactly,
it's super hard, and you just end up on the weekend.
Well, as you've noticed from what you've just said, what I tend to do in those situations is I just blend the two. So I'll just invite you to stuff that I would want to go to anyway. It's like the best of both worlds, because I'm getting to be with you, but also hang out with my friends. And it's good because you get on with everyone. So.
Yeah, it's really good because I get to hang out with your friends.
Well, you do know, that's sarcastic. You love my friends.
I do love your friends. I just also love my friends, but never see them. Anyway, that's another topic. No, only joking. So yeah, that's awesome. Thanks for what advice would you give to any listeners that are single, looking for a relationship? How would you recommend they find them?
Don't be looking for a relationship.
Ooh.
Obviously.
What do you mean?
Well, surely everyone's heard that before. As soon as I was having this conversation with somebody I was at dinner with last night.
Sorry, who were you at dinner with last night?
I did sorry.
Who were you at dinner with last night asking about relationship?
My good friend Lizzie Lacra.
Okay, good. So it's a female. I'll take that one.
No, but honestly though, if you're actively out there looking for a boyfriend, then basically it's so cliche. But if you're happy with yourself and you're happy with being single, that's when you're the best version of yourself in a relationship. It's going to be when it will work out with somebody. If you're anxious and sort of actively looking for somebody to just give that status of boyfriend, you're not going to be genuine in your search, because you're looking for a boyfriend rather than, it should just be, if you meet somebody and they make you want to make them your boyfriend, then that's right. But if you're trying to make somebody fit the mold of something you already have in your head, then it's never going to work out, is it?
No, good point. Good point.
Millie with the bars.
She's given the advice, so listen to that, guys. Find your best friend, your teammate, before finding a boyfriend.
The guru has spoken.
The guru, Millie Logan. Kate has spoken. Well, I mean, that was amazing. You've just we might as well wrap it up here. Dan, where can they find you? No, that's awesome. Thanks, Mills.
Great, I'm going to go back to work now then.
Say bye to everyone.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Speak to you later.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.